Good evening, tutor and partners. In this video, I'm going to talk about the common reference levels in English. Let's start with the level A1, in which students will be able to understand familiar words when a person is talking and they can talk slowly about themselves, for example, where they live or their preferences. Related with reading, they can understand familiar words and understand simple sentences, and finally they can write them and fill personal information in a form. Now let's move to A2. Here a learner can be able to understand a bit more complex sentences, aiding information about employment or lifestyles. Related with speaking, they can have short social interactions with the same topics that I have mentioned before. In this part, students can understand what he or she sees in a timetable or chart they see in the street, and finally talking about writing, they can write about things they need or personal letters. B1. They can understand clearer points about things related with professional and personal aspects. Their speech is a bit faster than the A2. Personal letters, descriptions, and text related with their daily life are easier to understand. When they talk, their vocabulary is wider, so they can talk about professional things and travels. Also, they can narrate a story in a different tenses or give their opinion about things. Finally, they can write simple, coherent text about the topic that I have already mentioned. The next one is B2. Extended lectures and complex ones are present. They can understand some films. It means also that interaction is regular and with spontaneity, so talking with native speakers is a bit easier. Points of view are shown in a complete way because they can give more details about what they think. In the writing parts, essays and reports appear. C1. In listening skills, students understand without too much effort, and it gives a lot of confidence at the time of speaking because they have a lot of fluency. The vocabulary must be about not only personal things, because technical terms must be used in their speech because more topics can be discussed. Talking about reading, literature can be read, and because of the technical terms that I mentioned before, specialized texts are addressed. Finally, C2. Students don't have any difficulty at the time of speaking, listening, writing, or reading. It means the whole communicative skills. Their vocabulary is wide enough to cover different topics, and at the same time, technical terms help them to understand even manuals. Different styles and positions can be adopted because arguments can be well organized in their minds. Okay, that is all about this topic. Thank you very much for your attention.